Hello, it's Davina. This is another of a Dear Julie Julie's challenges. This is the Just Junk January journal. We had to use a book. This is the book I chose, how to use a sewing machine. We also had to use a cookie cutter. I chose this book because it had some interesting shapes in the edges, and I also used Dear Julie Julie's I used her sewing digital. This is the book I made. It is Just Junk. One of the things we had to do was a closure, and this is the closure using part of the garment that we had to choose, and I chose a baby dress which had lace on, it had pretty fabric, and it also had buttons on. So I've used the buttons, and this strap was to hold the sleeves up. Not sure why babies would want that, in case they did the washing up, I suppose. So that's my fastening. This is another item here that we had to do, was a tassel. Everything had to be decorated with 3 things. So you had a base thing and then another 3 things. So this is the purple cord is the binding cord. The white cord is from some tea bags. The pink paper beads is from gift bag. This is we were allowed 5 paper clips so we could bind the book. And this little flower, it was cut from 2 envelopes, and then I folded it down to make I don't know, looks a bit like a jewellery finding, but hey. So that's that. The cover, I think afterwards I will cover it with matte medium, because we weren't allowed to use any mediums, because I had to use watered down PVA glue to glue the collage on. Let's have a look inside. This is one of Dear Julie Julie's digitals. This is one of the items we had to make. It was an envelope, and the other half is at the other end of the signature. And there's also a pocket. All the pockets had to have something in. I tend to do that anyway when I'm making a journal. There's a flip-flop here for extra writing space. We had to do creative stamping because it was just junk. We could only use junk things, so I used some old jar lids. And this was stenciling. We were allowed an extra free item, and I chose a punch, a daisy punch, so I could use it for decorating various things. This red is one of the edges from the book. The yellow is from lemon packaging. We could use old calendars, bits of lace off the dress, and in here there's this is one of the tea bags, you probably don't recognise it. That was a tag. And in here there's another little tag. Oh, there's another pocket here. This is Dear Julie, one of Dear Julie's Friday freebie digitals. This was washi tape we had to make. I used some tissue paper, and then I drew little flowers around the dots, and I did some stamping, and I added some cut out bits of doily. Another Dear Julie Julie's Digitals. At the moment, Dear Julie Julie's Digitals are half price. She's celebrating having 15,000 followers on YouTube. This was the use of the cutter, house cutter. I drew around that, and we also had to cut out part of it, and I cut it out and stuck it on the front of a little notebook. Another tag in here. In the centre, I used a brown envelope on the end of my strings. There's a corner tuck, and there is another tag with a extra attachment. Oh, this was the what I used for the stenciling. I cut it out and put it on the top of my tag. This is 2 pockets on a page with 2 tags. There's a fabric flip here. It's extra writing space underneath. I think this was a flip flop I used for the. Oh no, this is flip flop, and this is one of the tabs. We had to do a tab. I think I made 2. Yeah, that's the other one. Next page there. This is, if I take this out, this opens up. There's a flip up, flip down. I didn't make that into a pocket. I just thought, oh, this tucks in here, and then that goes in just to hold it in place. There's another tag there, and this opens out, and this is the back of the first signature. This is the second signature. There's another tag there, and there's this is a pocket I made using the base of a gift bag, and inside we have a little tag. Top tuck. I used a playing card, a game piece, and there's a little tiny booklet in that top tuck. Belly band made from a tea bag. It's a tag. This is a double tuck using an old envelope. Use Dear Julie Julie's Digitals on that side, and there is this opens out, secret writing space. Pop that back in there. Some of the paper, we were allowed to use some coffee dyed paper. I think actually this is tea dyed paper. Use coffee or tea. I've made this into a little notebook. Someone's trying to climb up my legs. No, come out. This is another little tag which I've made into a notebook. Tinkerbell's just going to sit there out of the way, aren't you? This is another tag, small thin tag with random bits of stuff attached. This was a picture of an apron pocket that was on in the book. This tag we had to make from packing tape. and I made a tag out of the